What's up, y'all? Welcome to another video with the Crown Priestess. I'm gonna do it all signs real quick. I'm not gonna make it too long. It's gonna be short and brief. Just the weekend energy, maybe. All right. Since it is Friday, November 8th, when I'm filming this. Okay. So, check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node. It depends on kind of what you're looking for. You know how it goes. But okay, without further ado, if I could get, these cards are all over the place. Somebody's all over the place. Let's start with a collective message then for that, because I feel like somebody's all over the place. Right. As I said that, look at this. Lacks and doubt with stability. What I get from this, though, collectively, is that you may not feel as though you have it all together at this time, right? Somebody feels all over the place, but you're actually doing a lot better than you think. You're actually holding it down a lot better than you think. You should probably try to focus on the now. I think that a lot of you are overwhelmed with tasks and emotions and thoughts that maybe have been sort of lingering, you know, or it's like you trying to outrun this shit, but it's so persistent, you know? And so it's putting you in your head because you can't seem to get ahead of it. You can't, you know, or if it's something that, you know, you just have to deal with, you know, you're overthinking the process of like how long or when will it be over, or, you know, how can I, it's like, you know, you feel like you're working really hard, but you're not making a dent, you know? But Spirit is saying focus on the now, like you're doing okay. It's going to be okay. I think that a lot of it works itself out. I think that Spirit is definitely giving you a hand, you know, and probably in a way that you don't even see, you don't even recognize, but you're going to be okay, all right? You're definitely going to be okay. All right, let's get into the signs. We're going to go Aries through Pisces. Again, I'm not going to be here long. It's going to be a quick message to check out your weekend energy or the next 48, okay? Whenever you come across this video, it'll be for that 48-hour span, okay? Okay. Aries, what's going on? What's going on? An idea that you were holding on to, Aries, is finally, you've either released this person, you've released someone, or they've released you. Either way, I think you're finally accepting what this loss is. I think that there is you could feel a little down about this. You could feel rejected or, you know, something like that. But I think you're ready to change. Yeah, change and renewal is underneath that. I think you're ready for just to let it go. Like you're finally accepting that things just can't, this is just not, you know, I'm hearing like, I don't like who I am when I'm with you. Yeah, you don't want to be confused anymore. You don't want to be confused anymore. I'm only using oracles for this reading, y'all. Change, facade, and confusion. It's like, yeah, and then the renewal was still behind that. You don't want to be in a state where you have to be like wondering, you know? I think that whatever the situation was, it kept you wondering, it kept you unsure, it kept you like on your toes a little, like, you know, some of you were walking on eggshells and you feel like, you know what, I don't want to deal with that anymore. It's not comfortable for me. So I think that you're releasing that energy this weekend. Again, for some of you, this person walked away from you, but you're not chasing them. You're not going after it. I think in the past you might have, but yeah, good. This is good. Look, by staying closed off, you receive more, you know, fulfillment, Ace of Pentacles. I think for some of you too, if you're going out this weekend or you're hanging out with friends, you're going to get to have a good time. You could be having some drinks and things like that, and you'll just feel better, you know, and I think you'll notice like, damn, I haven't felt this good in a few days or a few months or however long it's been. And you're noticing that it's because you've been removed from this situation. So, okay. Taurus. Taurus. What's going on this weekend for you, Taurus? Or in the next 48? And you're one of those people who need to be focusing on the now. This could be happening today as well. Like, soon as you see this video, it could be happening. I think that you are receiving something, like receiving information or clarity about something. I almost feel like it's divinely low. Like, it's not somebody's telling you this or whatever. I feel like it's like an epiphany, like you're getting an epiphany maybe. I also see that if there's been a problem between you and some other people, that dust is settling. You guys are able to resolve this issue this weekend, or even if it's not really talked about, it's like, it's fine. You know, there's something about it that's just like, it's okay. It's no big deal, maybe, you know, or it's just not worth addressing. You know, I think that there's, you know, it's something, I'm getting this energy where like the pros outweigh the cons. And so it's all going to be okay. I also think that though there could be one person. Yeah, I figured that. Because, yeah, now decisions. So there could be, I feel like, Taurus, if you were like at odds maybe with a group of people, or there was like a heated debate, like this could be at work, this could be in the workplace, this could be like a family discussion or a family disagreeing, like, you know, whatever. Because I'm getting more than one person, more than two people. And it's like everybody, for the most part, like, it's okay. It's not nothing to talk about. This does seem to be like one person that's not, they're not getting with the program. They're not happy about this. They still like, this person is like still choosing violence, you know, like they still feel away, or they feel like, I don't know. And I don't want to take away from how, I don't want to take away from like validating somebody's feelings, you know, like I don't even think it's your intention to invalidate someone's feelings, but it's almost like everybody's looking at this person like, you have the least shit to talk. Like, you know, like you the problem was the least yours, or you should be the last person talking, but this seems to be the person that's like literally giving the hardest time to get over this. But I feel like for everybody else, it's okay. So yeah, I think just, you know, pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to signs and synchronicities from the divine, because they're trying to keep you away. Like this energy, the one person who has this problem, it's their problem. It's not everybody else. It's like, really, this person has an issue. They're entitled or narcissistic, or they have just mental, you know, warfare within self. This person is just not, they're not very happy. They're not in a happy place. They're very resentful and kind of like petty and I want the words for this. Spiteful. Thank you. This person is very spiteful. So pay attention to spirit and what spirit is showing you, because I think they're trying to show you how to avoid this person, like kind of not engage. It's something like that, like don't engage with this individual because nothing good comes of it. I think that this person is very manipulative as well. And so they will like take your words and bend them, you know, especially if this is, I don't know, but I'm getting this energy of like, if this is like a woman and you're like a man, don't go anywhere alone with this person. Like always have people around, always have a witness, because this person is like, they're sneaky. Like something about them is very unsafe, you know, like they can just, you know, I don't know if they could hurt you physically, or if they can just like say that you did something to them and it's like their word against yours, but they look like the victim even though they're not. So yeah, stick with the people who are just like not giving you a problem this weekend, Taurus. You'll be fine. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, I like doing it with the oracles because I feel like spirit gives me more channels. Like they channel more to me. They give me, I don't know, whatever. Okay. Gemini. Oh, you could be dealing with a lover this weekend. Oh, yeah. Oh, you have a decision. You have a decision, Gemini, I think, between somebody from the past and somebody who's a little fresher, newer. There's definitely a love offer. This could be you deciding who you're going to offer this love to, right? Obviously, it's your decision if you have more than one people, but I normally read it like someone is coming to tell you that they want to be with you, but I think this is you making the decision like, I want to go with this. With springs and seeds, though, I want to say you're going to pick the new person. You're going to pick the new person. But you can be dealing with a very twin flame karmic, another soul tie, somebody who's been around quite some time. Or even if this person is not around, what I'm getting for you, Gemini, is that they could just still be on your mind. You know, they could still be lingering in your energy. Obviously, if it is like something as intense as a twin flame connection, this is somebody who you're always going to feel. You know, you're always going to feel this person. You're always going to think about them, especially when you're moving on into new things. It doesn't mean that it's going to prevent you from being in new situations or loving on new people. It's just, they will always kind of come to mind. Like, damn, I remember when this. And I think that's normal for a lot of people. I don't think that's like some terrible thing. I think that's very common for people to sort of reminisce on their past situations when they're about to get into something new, because it's your brain's way of like preparing you for whatever is to come, right? Or it could be fear-based as well. Hopefully it's not fear-based. I don't think that it is with you. I just think that, again, it's just something that is crossing your mind, and you can be ready to make this offer this weekend, ready to say like, or ready to decide like, nah, I want to try this. Yeah, you see, forming structure and solid foundations. I think that you're very clear set on what it is that you want. You know what you want. You know who you want. But it's just like this lingering energy that I don't think it is not so much giving what if, but something about this other person feels like they might be close by, like they might be watching you or something. That could be a part of their karma and a part of something that they just have to go through right now. I don't think that it's really your business. But yeah, I think that by Sunday, you're like, whatever, by the second day, right, whenever you're watching this, I think you are in full agreement, like, no, this is what I'm going for, and you're going to go for it. And I think it's successful. I think that it is reciprocated and it's received well, okay? So good for you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. What's going on with Cancer in the next 48 hours? Well, my son is struggling with something. Oh no, he's just acting like a lion. Okay. Cancer. Oh, Cancer, you're in your head this weekend, like a lot. Lack, doubt, rejection. You could have left someone, or someone left you, or you feel out in the cold about something. I want to say that if you walked away from somebody, you could be having second thoughts about it. You could feel like in your head, like, did I make the right decision or whatever? Because I feel like you have a lot of chemistry with this person. All right. And this is on your mind. It's karma. Karma just came out. So it's for a reason that you had to walk away from this energy. It's like, it was imperative that you walked away from, but yeah, you see, you're indecisive about this. All these decision cards keep coming out. Everything about balance, there's a lack of balance with a lot of the signs right now. There's like this back and forth in their head, not really sure. Why doubt though? Like, why? Okay, yeah, you see? Cancer, either you or this person has somebody else. External party, all right? Could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. But you see what I'm saying? I don't know, Cancer, if it's like, so if you were dealing with someone who was in a third party, who put you in a third party situation, then they're regretting their decision. Like, it's like they feel like they should have chose you and they chose wrong. If this is you, then it's you feeling like, damn, I picked the wrong person, or I walked away from the wrong person. Very opposite of Gemini, right? Like, Gemini knew exactly who they wanted to be with. You, it's like you weren't sure until you made the decision, and now you're regretting the decision, right? Or this person is. You have karma and divine timing here. So I do feel like, again, this was fated to happen this way. This needed to happen this way so that things can be. So I think it's bringing clarity, not just into the mind, but into the heart space as well. Because I think whoever was chosen out of spite is how I'm getting it, you know? And whoever was walked away from, it's like they wanted to hurt this person. You wanted to hurt them, or they wanted to hurt you, but they knew that is where they wanted to be. So what's happening this weekend about this? It's definitely what you're thinking about, or this is happening this weekend. So take time to yourself. You're probably going to be alone. This could be a twin flame for you as well. Self-love, twin flame. And I think that, okay, like in those types of dynamics and those strong connections like that, separation is necessary, it's required, and it's inevitable. You will separate from your twin or from any high level soulmate usually at least once, because for that clarity, for that like self-preservation, self-awareness, you know, and to really understand the lesson, it requires that sometimes. And so I think that this weekend you might be spending a lot of time alone, Cancer, or however, take this how it resonates. I do feel like you will get to talk. Yeah, you see? The Ace of Swords, reflection and truth was underneath that, and North Node behind that. I think you will get the opportunity to talk to this person, but not now. It comes after this time of like self-reflection and shit. Okay. Leo. What's going on with Leo? Leo. Oh my God, everybody is broken up. What's going on? The rejection card keeps coming out. You have 4 cards come out. So you have rejection, distance, self-worth, and rebirth with the winter card. I feel like, Leo, what is going on? Yeah, you're another person who's just like, I think you're staying to yourself this weekend. There could be a lot of reflection here. I think Leo, you're in a space where you're tired of somebody making you feel like you're not worthy, you know, like this person made you feel like you were too difficult to love, or you're too hard to deal with, or I can't keep doing this with you and all of this shit. And so you know it, while it hurt you to walk away, you were just like, okay, and you left, like you're done. I do feel like there's this sense of renewal for you coming up, especially around the holidays. This person can return around the holidays. It's very similar to Cancer's reading, separation again at the bottom. But with the shadow side, now the shadow side has come out with reunion and soul ties. So I feel like if this is something that you want to come back together, just give it time. But make sure that this person is not like just gaslighting you and shit and love bombing you, because I get that energy from this, where this person just kind of says what they think you want to hear to get back into your good graces, and then it's back to regular scheduled programming, back to business as usual with, you know, just being dismissive and disregarding your feelings and just feeling like you ain't shit and you're mad little. So I would just be careful of that. If this person is making you feel like that, then do not return to them. But if you do have hopes that this will come together somewhere down the line, I think that it has the opportunity. But you really have to work on your self-worth in the meantime. With that shadow work, self-worth, and rejection, this is like you, Leo, you need to love yourself more. You need to really get back to a place where you feel like you're enough and you're not looking for that validation from others. So I think you could be spending some time alone this weekend and working on that. Some of you need to do mirror magic for yourself. Mirror affirmations as well to heal that inner child. Yeah, is there something about you, Leo, that doesn't feel good enough, pretty enough, handsome enough, you know, like you stable enough, whatever it is? It's like you don't feel up to the challenge, or, you know, up to par. And so spirit is putting you in a space where you have to rehabilitate that. Okay, so that could be what you're working on this weekend, Virgo. What's going on for Virgo in the next 48 hours? What's happening for Virgo? Ooh. Okay. Somebody could be returning to you this weekend, Virgo. Yeah, that came out in reverse, and that makes sense. I'll show you. So first cards came out was disharmony, triggers, conflict, memories, deception, temptation, and then present and gratitude with forgiveness and apology in reverse. So that makes sense with the deception and all of that. This person is a fucking liar. Whoever is returning to you, it's not sincere. It's not in earnest. It's not because, you know, they missed you or anything. I do feel like this person has a hidden agenda. Take the energy how it resonates, Virgo. You could be doing this to somebody else. If you're doing this to somebody, they see right through you. And if somebody's doing this to you, you see right through them. And it's almost like you're triggered immediately by this behavior, because it's like, I know what you're doing already. Like, I know what you're doing. I know why you're here. I know what the fuck is going on. You know, something like that. And it's like this person's really trying to butter you up. Or like something about the sex here. Yeah, this person is like, they're really bad. The cards keep coming up reversed. This person depletes you of your energy, you know, and they like distract you from focusing on yourself and taking care of yourself. Like this person is like a fucking man child or a woman child. There are women that are fucking draining as fuck as well. Yo, that rejection card keeps on coming up, and it's come up with dreams now. It's like you already saw this, you already know this, you know what this person is about. Why are they coming to you? This, like, because you see what I'm saying? Ego, vanity, and pride with lack and doubts. This person is just like, I feel like something else is not working out for them or something. And so they came over here, or they're down and out. So they come to you for like, this person comes to you for like a recharge. But you see through the bullshit. Some of y'all might be tempted to like fuck this person because the sex was really good. But yeah, look, cycles and completion with facade behind that. You know, I guess if you want to fuck, if you're strong enough for that, if you're strong enough to just like take the pee and go, you know, then fuck it. But, you know, this person is like, you know, they're no good for you. I think they trigger you real bad too. So it's like not even worth it. All right. Libra, you need to heal from this person because healing child just fell out again. It's the cards repeating for me. Everybody's going through the same shit. It's ridiculous. Let's shuffle good. I've been shuffling good, but okay. It is what it is. The one and the many, man. We all go through the same fucking shit in life, I promise. Just different timelines. Libra this weekend. Ooh, your karma card came out, but it's in reverse. Divine fates and the healing child again. Compassion and nurture. Libra, you're trying to be nice to somebody, but it's not reciprocated. That's what I'm getting. Or like, it's like you're trying to be understanding, give somebody grace. You're trying, like Libra is very diplomatic. You're a very diplomatic sign. But it's like diplomacy with this person, it's not really, it doesn't benefit you. It's not benefiting you at all. I feel like you're pouring a lot more into this individual than they are to you. And it's making, look at this energy. What the hell? And it could be a family situation. The masculine is mad toxic. Look at this. Sorry, y'all. Let me just do So past luck, suffering, regret, and repression, toxicity, bounds, patterns, family, home. Like, what the hell? And then you got masculine, comfort zone, until death do us part. No, and that's what I'm saying. The karma card came out in reverse with divine fate, the healing child, and limitations and fears. And it's like, I'm telling you, you're trying to be nice to this person and they just keep sabotaging. They keep on sabotaging. You're trying to be sweet. You're trying to be kind. You're trying to, like, again, be understanding. But they're just like, ew. It's disgusting. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's like God trying to comfort Lucifer. Like, I don't know. Even though I don't know that, like, could you imagine? It's like, I don't know. It's like, leave that nigga alone, or leave that bitch alone. I don't know what's wrong with him. This week in Libra, it's like, yeah, you see, it's like you're trying to remember something nice, something, you're trying to remember good times with memory and nostalgia, trying to remember times where, you know, shit wasn't crazy or whatever, but, you know, it's like you have to listen to your intuition. It's like you're ignoring your intuition because for whatever reason, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that. I don't want to give you an outcome because it's only like the next 48 hours, but I wouldn't persist that. I really wouldn't. Moving on. Scorpio, you motherfuckers. Happy birthday, my motherfucking roommate, right? I call you a roommate because we share a planet, Aries and Scorpio. But you motherfuckers, right? Y'all birthday come around and shit start getting real fucking crazy. So anyway, happy birthday, Scorpio. Let's see what you got going on. See what you got going on, Scorpio. I see that you're pretending to be happy. See what I'm talking about? Hey, there you go. Storm unexpected. There you go. It goes your fucking tower energy. Facade and fulfillment. Who are you lying to, Scorpio? And why? Why you're like pretending to be happy about something that you're not happy about this weekend? Could be a conversation that you had with somebody close to you, that you had with somebody that you care for. But it's like, it's the same old conversation. Yep. Comfort zone, closed off masculine. It's the same old shit. It's probably you in this closed off energy. You know how fucking dark you are. It's like, but whoever, right? I'm not gonna blame you, but it's like you're pretending that something's okay, but you know well and good that it's not. So much so that you might even be planning some escape. That is like you to just slip out quietly. You're not gonna make a ruckus, or you sneaky with it. You strategically plan people's fucking demise. So there's something though. There's like a conversation you're having with somebody, and you're wearing a poker face. You know, you're doing really well. Like, this person can't read you, for sure. They can't read you, but it's like you can read them, and you know that it's bullshit. You could be dealing with a twin flame as well. And it's like you're ready to take the mask off. Like, it's like a part of you wants to rip the mask off this person, but it's like you would have to take yours off too. And what you don't want them to see is that you're hurt or affected by this. So you would rather just exit stage left, like real classy. I think that you're doing this. Yeah, you see? Lack and doubts, release and surrender. But you're not going to show this person that. I think you're just going to dip. You're just going to dip. Because like I said, if you take their mask off, like, it's like you want to pull their mask off because you know they lying, you know they fake, you know they on some bullshit. But then you risk exposing your mask, right, in the tussle. And it's like, if they take your mask off, they're going to see that you're heartbroken, you're sad, they hurt you. And you don't want them to see that. So you're going to bow out gracefully. Period. Very Scorpio. Very on brand. Okay, Sagittarius. I just started getting really itchy in my throat out of nowhere. So be careful of what you're eating or what you're around, Sagittarius. There can be something that triggers your allergies this weekend. You could be tasting something or touching something. I'm hearing lotion too. Like there could be some sort of skin regimen or body care that you end up having like a reaction to. I don't know, just be careful, especially with what you eat. Y'all know with like food allergies, you could really close up your shit and, you know, have problems. So that's for somebody. All right, Sagittarius, what's going on? Something is changing in your home or family dynamic, okay? Pluto in transformation, that's the fucking Scorpio energy again. I'm telling you, Scorpio, the gift that keeps on fucking giving. Excuse me, but this is Sag. This Sag is reading. There's something changing in your home, Sag, or something has to change, and it's happening this weekend. It's like it has to change. Like enough's enough. Rejection and loss. Again, is somebody kicked out? Somebody's getting kicked out. Somebody's moving. Somebody feels like they just can't be there anymore, or they don't want to be there anymore. I'm telling you, guarded and vulnerability. This is in the home. This is with a family dynamic. Somebody's being asked to leave, or they're announcing. Like I'm getting this is not gonna be like subtle. It's not like they snuck out like how Scorpio is about to sneak out. It's like they're going to say like I'm leaving, or someone is going to say like you have to go. You can't be here anymore. And it can be with any family member, because I'm almost getting this is not. I don't think this is like partners. It could be. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like it's not partnership. I feel like it's like just family, you know, like mom with her kid, dad with kids, siblings, shit like that. Somebody's leaving the home though. Like it's like they can't be there anymore. I think it's something that you're going to suffer. Like the decision being made to leave or send somebody away is not one that is done lightly. It's not one that is easy. Obviously with that transformation, guarding, rejection, all that shit, and now past, lack, suffering, it's going to be really hard, but it is something that you know has to be done. I feel like it doesn't even give bittersweet, because I don't even think there's anything sweet about it. I think it's hurtful all around. It's hard all around. It is not going to be, like I said, an easy decision or done lightly, but it needs to be done regardless. Like regardless is something that you know better and spirit knows is good. Like this should be how it goes. Yeah, it's time to take action on it. Otherwise, things are just going to continue to be sort of chaotic or really glum. Like, is that a word? Like I feel like stuff just feels like a dark cloud over your family or home. And removing this person, whether they leave on their own terms or you ask them to leave, is going to sort of relieve some of that dark energy. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, Capricorn. These readings are a little rough. Everybody's going through loss, but again, you can blame the Scorpion. Capricorn, blame the fucking Scorpion. It's their fault. Little dark desert bitches. Like, Capricorn. Yo, I'm not making this up. Look at this. Distance, regret, freedom, time out, repression, opportunities. This is big Uranus energy. Okay. Child, what is happening? Everybody is mad leaving. Like, just I'm out. I don't think you're mad about leaving this though. At least Capricorn, you know, with the freedom card, I think you feel a relief. Like you feel the sigh of relief to be free of this burden, free of this energy. Yeah, look, present, abundant, and gratitude. It makes you happy. So you're in good energy at least for the next 48. You could be leaving something, but it's like, yes. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Most people, when they leave things, like how Sag was, how Scorpio was, like, is like they feel a little sad about it. They feel a little like, oh, I'm down and out. I think on the contrary, for you, you're fine, but you're leaving somebody else feeling like that. But that's okay with you because you're just like, bitch, I'm free. Like, it's like that. I'm free. Like, now I'm free from Aladdin when he frees the genie from, Genie he was in there for thousands of years. He was bound to serve humanity with those 3 wishes, and he couldn't do anything for himself. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's something like that where you're like, yes, I don't have to deal with this shit ever again. I'm good. That's beautiful ass energy. You might celebrate. It's definitely purpose because North Node just came out. So it's meant to happen. It's meant to happen. You might be celebrating. You might be, you could just be using this time to thank your ancestors. Really recognizing how you've come such a long way, right? Because alchemy talks about that. Talks about how we turn our pain into power and how we grow and through these, these challenges in life. So yeah, I don't really think there's anything else to say for you, Capricorn, except good for you. You found out the truth about something, and it's like the truth sets you free. All right? It sets you free. Okay. Aquarius, what's going on for Aquarius this weekend? What is going on for Aquarius this weekend, or the next 48 hours? You're realizing something about your past, Aquarius. I think you're realizing that you sabotaged something. I'm gonna be honest, but this is a good reading. Like, it's like you are recognizing where you were wrong, where you were too proud for something, where maybe you were like out of line about something, and it's like you're realizing that you overstepped or you could have did something differently. Yeah, Remember came out after that. Now let me show you the first ones, right? So that you don't think I'm bugging out. It was Memories and Nostalgia with Truth and Expression and Ego and Vanity, right? Vanity and Pride. So again, these are channels, and now you got the Remembering and Awakening. I do believe, Cycles and Completion at the bottom, that you are realizing the errors of your ways with something this weekend. And so what is that affecting? Yeah, you might have lied about something, or you might have been, not the best kind of person. You could have been very controlling, very selfish, very, whatever, you just were not, the best kind of energy to come across people. But you're changing this now, right? That's the recognition is like, damn, I was kind of fucked up, or like, damn, I was off the hook, like I shouldn't have, whatever. And right, that's a great part of anybody's spiritual journey and their growth, because it's like you need to recognize your dark side. You need to recognize where you were not the best version of yourself. You need to recognize where maybe you were the fucking villain or terrorized somebody else, to be able to fix it and change and say, I don't want to be that person anymore. And I think that's something that you're coming to terms with this weekend. And I don't know if something is inspiring this. That's too many cards. I don't know if something's inspired. Yeah, something is inspiring this. Now, for some of you, it could be a family member. It could be a person you have children with or something like that. And it's like you're apologizing. This is you apologizing. Now, take the energy how it resonates. Maybe somebody is all of this for you, but I feel like this is your reading. So I feel like you're being the bigger person this weekend, Aquarius. Like you're receiving, and this person will be open to this apology, open and receptive to this apology. Yes, I like that. Higher activation on the split. It's like I said, it's like you're recognizing the errors of your ways, and you're willing to take accountability and say, I'm sorry. I was out of line, and this is not who I want to be. This is not what I meant. This is not what I intended. And I would like to go forward. And I think that you are getting ready to have this conversation with somebody that you love and care for, whoever they are. Could be with a child. I'm hearing some of you. It could be that you haven't seen your child in a while. There's something happened where listen. We're human. It's a world. The life is life, and so it could be that you're apologizing to a child. You could be apologizing to a parent. You could be apologizing to a sibling. You could be apologizing to a lover. It's definitely somebody who's in the home or in a family sort of situation. Somebody you care for, with family home commitment is somebody that you deeply care for. This is not just like apologizing to the person online that you skipped. This is like somebody who means something to you, right? And they mean so much that they triggered this entire awakening. They triggered this like reflection that you've been doing. And I think that you're ready to have this conversation, ready to apologize and take some accountability, and they're going to be very receptive to this. So, good. That's beautiful. I love that. That's like a movie with a happy ending. I like that a lot. Okay. Last but not least, Pisces. All right. Let's see what's. Let's shuffle for a little bit before you start throwing shit out. Let's see what's going on with Pisces this weekend or in the next 48 hours whenever you're seeing this. What is happening for Pisces? What's happening for Pisces? Okay. I mean, they pop out immediately. Oh, you could be getting... Well, you could be getting some money that you weren't expecting this weekend, Pisces. That's just a side message. I also feel like there is a big blowout here, but it allows for like some truth, some reflection, some healing. There's a lot, there's a theme of that. There's a theme of like separation and rejection, and then allowing like reflection and seeing things for what they really are. Like it's like the veil is being lifted on a lot of things right now. Yeah, that's the blowout. I felt the blowout before it came out, the storm. Because it wasn't here, but then I'm like, this feels like a fight. Like I can feel it. And somebody's very domineering too. Like somebody can get really loud or really condescending with their words. They get really... Somebody takes it to hell every time. Like even if it's for little things. And it's because it could be that the arguments start over little things, but they're not really about the little things. They're about the bigger things that we haven't said nothing about in like 3 weeks. You know what I'm trying to say? So... one person could be looking at it like, well, what the fuck? All I did was, bump the thing or whatever. Like, why are you so irate about that? But it's also like they playing stupid because they know what the real issue is. But somebody here gets really, really like, be careful with the mirrors in your house as well. I'm being drawn to say that if a mirror cracks, breaks, falls, or glass, that's a sign that shit is not about to go well, broken glass, broken mirrors, that's just not good omen. It's not. Especially when you're in the middle of like an argument, a fight, things like that. If you see that happening, be prepared. Like that storm, you see how the lightning always cracks through the sky and it looks like broken glass as well, or like a broken mirror or something like that. Something about broken mirrors. If the mirror breaks, if the glass breaks, if they drop the champagne, something like that, it's a sign of things to come. And they're going to be heated. They're going to be aggressive. This is really aggressive energy. I hope nobody is like getting into a physical fight, but it could be a physical fight with somebody. Could be somebody throwing things or something like that. But it's all obviously very necessary, right? It's a very necessary thing. This could be about money because I feel like, again, there's a message that somebody's getting money this weekend that they weren't expecting to get. Could be about money. Could be about a marriage. Like, oh man, I just heard, why did I get married? Something like that. But in the long run, it helps. You see? Do you see? It's like, now I'm not saying that it's going to be love and peace and poodles and bunnies this weekend. Obviously, no. This weekend is going to be the big one. But something about the ripples of that effect, the ripples are going to allow things to get better, like look, reunion and soul ties. So I don't know how it happens, right? I mean, especially if you're married, I don't expect every fight that a married couple has to end their marriage. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's talk reality. I'm not going to break up with my man just because we had a fucking argument. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't think that it's anything to worry about as far as that goes. But yeah, it looks like looks like some heated energy this weekend. Maybe woo-saw in a corner and get you a little drink, Pisces. You know you like to drink, so get you a little sippy so you can shut the fuck up and maybe not do so much of the extracurricular gangster shit. I don't know. You could be dealing with an Aries. I don't know. I just felt like you were dealing with an Aries. Doesn't have to be, but like, I feel like somebody feels like hitting somebody, and that's just some Aries shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I don't want to argue. Like, once I catch myself yelling and doing too much, I just want to pop. So, which is not okay. I'm working on that. I've worked on that a lot. But you know what I'm trying to say? All right. I think that's all I got. Yeah. Book your personal readings. Check all your placements. Love, light, and abundance.